Hello YouTube, Pallab here, and Motorola Europe yesterday launched the brand new Motorola G5S and the G5S Plus. And as the name suggests, the G5S Plus is the bigger brother of the G5S. They retain most of the goodness of the precursor G5 and the G5 Plus, and the G5S and G5S Plus, however, gives you major upgrade over the camera and somewhat good incremental upgrade over some of the other specs as well. Now first, the G5S, which is a smaller one, it's the 5.2-inch screen, full HD screen. Now it retains the same Snapdragon 430 chipset. It's a very entry-level chipset from the G5. However, the G5S upgrades the memory. It now has 3GB RAM and 32GB internal storage. It also supports a microSD card slot, which supports up to 128GB of external storage. However, the SIM card slot is a dual hybrid SIM card slot, so you can use either two SIMs or you can use one SIM and that microSD card. Apart from that, the G5S has the same beautiful aluminum design of the G5, but I think the G5S's body is slightly roundish and more streamlined than the G5. Very slight change though, but it's easier on the eye. Apart from the Snapdragon and the memory and storage, it's powered by the 3000 mAh battery now, as opposed to the 2800 mAh battery that the G5S had. But the camera is where the upgrade happens, mainly with the G5S Plus, but we'll come back to that in a bit. The G5S will be powered by 16MP camera with an f2.0 maximum aperture, which is really good and well, all the common at this price point, but then a really good sensor would make great difference with this kind of maximum aperture in low light. The front camera's aperture is upgraded as well. It still has that 5MP wide angle selfie camera, but the aperture is now, maximum aperture is now the same as the back camera, that is f2.0. So again, low light selfie would be great if the sensor is right, that is. Apart from all this, obviously, you know Motorola, they always give the updated stock Android, so you'll have the 7.1.1 Android Nougat. Yeah, so those about the upgrades of the G5S. Not radical upgrades obviously, but more like an incremental upgrade over the G5. Now the G5S was priced at 249 euros, which comes to about $294 to $295, which in turns comes to about 18,800 rupees. At this price point, if it like launches in the same price point, no one will buy this. That's very expensive. But let's see at how much does it price that. Would it price that just like the G5 and the G5 Plus in India? Let's see. Now coming to the bigger brother, where most of the upgrades happen mainly in terms of the camera. And the G5S Plus has the same 5.5-inch screen. It has a full HD resolution, the beautiful aluminum body. It has 3000 mAh battery. I would have liked an upgraded battery here. They upgraded the battery of the G5S, but then the G5S Plus's battery remains the same over the G5 Plus. You're powered by 3GB RAM, 32GB ROM, the same Snapdragon 625 chipset and Android 7.1.1. However, the biggest change here is that the G5S Plus now has two 12MP back camera, so it's a dual camera setup. Is this the first with Motorola? Could be. The front camera also is upgraded to an 8MP camera. And the back camera, both cameras have maximum aperture of f2.0. They're not like a 2xx, they're not like a wide and a telephoto lenses, but they are more like will be used for the aperture mode, like you know, those depth of field mode. Also, you cannot use the second camera as a monochrome sensor or whatever. You have to use one as a depth sensor, so you have to use both together. The front camera, 8MP camera, also should yield a better result than the G5 Plus. So there is the biggest upgrade of this series goes the G5S Plus's dual camera. And that dual camera will actually set you back by 50 euros more. The G5S Plus is priced at 299.99. That is about 300 euros, which comes to about $354, which in turns translates to about 22.5 Indian rupees. Again, for that price, this one looks really expensive, but I'm sure Motorola will price this. They'll have to price it accordingly or very aggressively in India to be able to compete with other dual camera devices. You get an Honor 6X for as low as 12,000 with a dual camera, so Motorola will really have to fight out at that space. So let's see how that happens whenever this comes to India. This should come to India next month, and we expect the G5s Plus to be priced about 17 to 18K, and the G5s to be priced roughly about 13 to 14K. Let's see how it goes. Overall, I like the G5s Plus, and if both of these are launched and if the price difference is like the price difference in the euros, then I would personally definitely go for the G5s Plus, but because it's only 50 euros more expensive. Otherwise, yeah, you can go for either of them, but G5s Plus would be the real bet. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Ask anything related to this particular phones and its India release, India price, and some of the other things, comparisons and stuff, and I'll try to tell you those, and whenever this device comes to our lab, we'll do a proper hands-on for you guys. Till then, ciao, and please make sure you subscribe to this channel to get those videos, and also check out some of the other videos that should be on your screen right now. Thank you.